We're going to another realm? Are you coming with us?
Only for a little while.
Only for a little while.
It's my kitty.
We'll use this. Graythar.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri?
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too. Just give that a turn. There. Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. When he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
Okay.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure? We came through here before and there's no way back across. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something. Are you watching?
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those roots. What kind of magic is it?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guy.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
Tyr's temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world. Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Lyosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle. Good. Now push it back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the tracks. Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy, you're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about today, we heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Did Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
That was impressive.
It's a mighty good
You
pick.
didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Through
I'm
these
hoping he
doors.
really does work out.
Wait, so did the Giants or the Elves break here stuff?
And then,
All
that's it. We
races
get
have
good, good safety.
It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good.
What do you think about him?
Lyosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
Yep. I'm glad for that. We need to up our safety.
You talk like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
You guys got an OT, right?
It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to
I know the
reawaken.
draft's still going on. I just got home. I think what the Raiders got an OT.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible.
You guys do have a terrible defense, no
How
doubt.
does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost.
And aren't you supposed to be getting rid of one of you guys'
Travel
player,
between
or is that just a rumor?
It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim.
Someone just
Place
tagged me
the
in that
Bifrost
earlier.
there.
Oh, where was that at?
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to
Cleo
wake
Mac.
up from
Raiders
its
have
long
reported
sleep.
trading,
It is
considering
from this
trading
room,
Cleo Mac.
and this room alone,
You hear about that?
you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space.
And that's on
reflections of each other.
That's on the.
These
I don't know if you
doors,
can see it
the towers
on the Raiders
outside,
report.
and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
No, I haven't read it yet. I just saw what.
Only an artistic representation.
Because I have everyone sending me
Yggdrasil
updates,
is
whatever's
much,
going
much
on in the
more than
AFC
this.
West, so I can keep up with
The tree of
it.
life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are.
It's on a
bound to
website
it.
called
The tree
247sports.com.
nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven.
They're
into
thinking
the
about trading
tapestry
him
of
to the
life.
Patriots.
Birth, growth,
That's what the
death,
page says.
and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So,
But I don't know
That's how
how
it works.
trustworthy
but I'm guessing you were looking
247sports.com
for a
is.
more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim
Exactly.
is impossible. Without
Rarely
a tower
ever
for
do you
the
see
bridge
an
to lock into,
offense
the sequence
that
can't begin.
goes all the way without a defense.
Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination. We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open.
Well, I'm hoping we take it, but you never know with my team.
See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why
Hey,
realm
that-
travel is only possible
that could happen.
from this room.
What about that one round tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim
But an
Tower
offense can
disappeared
keep
from
you
all
in.
realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished
You had a
from
bad
Midgard.
offense in
Where the tower went and how they
2013.
moved it
I mean, a bad
remain a
defense,
mystery.
but we were still able to go to the playoffs that year. And then we beat the Bengals at home when the Bengals were undefeated at home that year.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Probably. I know defense is Denver is really trying to up their defensive game because they had a horrible defense last year. They were just god awful on everything. And to be honest, they got lucky with a couple of the wins because they really should have less wins. The referees helped them with that.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get
No! She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely. Come.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
Okay. What is that? I think you killed it. Look up there. Whoa, what's that about?
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
Yeah. Well, they have. If San Diego can get the offense and defense good, then they can be a good balanced team. But San Diego hasn't had a good special team since. Excuse you. San Diego hasn't had a good defensive team since 2010. When we lost Kashim Osgood and Darren Sproles, our special teams went to hell. I mean, 2010, we had the number one offense and defense in the NFL when the season ended, but we had the number 32 in special teams, and it cost us going into the playoffs, and we were still 9-6 that year. A special teams can win you or cost you games. And we didn't have good special teams last year. So, I mean, obviously I want my offense and defense line to be good, but I hope we do some type of work on our special teams. Kansas City's got a good special teams as well as they got a good offense. But now since they don't have a quarterback, I don't know how good their offense is going to be. And didn't the Broncos get the Jamar Russell's, whatever his name is, from the running back from the Kansas City Chiefs? So they don't have that running back no more? Jamal Charles.
They keep murdering the Raiders.
It is war. The end of one. The roped one's lost.
Oh.
Nice shot!
What are they attacking us for? We didn't do anything.
More will come.
Ugh. Where's this stuff even come from?
Yeah, that was a big mistake in the pantry. He was a decent wide receiver. He wasn't the best, but he was a decent wide receiver. Or that's 49ers Super Bowl run.
Yeah. Did you say something?
No.
Now you got a new
Okay.
you got a new coach. So a lot of stuff's gonna change until he gets stuff his way. So it may work out for you guys in a couple of years.
Another cipher piece. I'll see what I can fit together.
Like I said, I'm not saying he's going to take you guys to a Super Bowl, but he might get you guys back into the playoffs. I thought it was a big mistake firing your coach. I understand you guys didn't get to the playoffs last season, but he took you guys to the playoffs after not being in the playoffs for, what, 15 years? That's a big mistake, firing that coach. And it wasn't even his fault. Your quarterback got hurt in the beginning of the season. Cost you guys games. And then you brought him back too early, and it messed him up. If you would left, your season probably would have been over, but it would have been better to keep Darren Carr out so he would not have been hurt or gotten more hurt than to bring him back in just to try to salvage his season.
Wait, is that Sindri?
Compass areas marked. Okay. Oh,
Atreus, follow me.
Yes, come in.
Yeah. Oh. I have no idea who that is.
Until we meet again, my friends.
Look, there's a boat tangled up over there. Boat's free! What'd you say?
I said nothing.
Really? Okay.
Did your mother speak of this realm?
Not much. Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, they kept them isolated.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Again, I said nothing.
Weird. Could have sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
Carl, Cooper, and Nelson.
It felt
See, and one of the problems with the Raiders last year is they didn't use Lynch. They've used him, 6 times per game? And I guarantee you, if they would have used Lynch as much as the Chargers used Gordon, Lynch would have put up a hell of a lot of yards. He probably would have averaged at least 100 yards per game. But the Raiders did not. Your offensive line, your head coach, big problem with not using Lynch. He was just there for looks. Because they only used him a couple games, and those couple games they actually used him, he did a hell of a lot of yards.
Should we try talking to them?
No,
But maybe they need help.
they do not stop us, so they do not concern us.
But
They
maybe...
do not concern us.
And Lynch might not have that many years left. He might have another year or two left in him. Running backs don't have a long longevity. But again, you need an offensive lineman to help your running back, or else your running backs are going to get hurt real fast. Because LT was a beast, but after 2007, we didn't really have that good of an offensive line for 2008 and 2009. And even though LT still did decent, averaging about 1,000 yards in 2008 and 900 in 2009, and getting 15 touchdowns, he was getting injured a lot because we didn't have an offensive line to protect him. So if you guys get yourself an offensive line to help Lynch, you guys might still win some games.
War makes it ugly.
You see with the eyes of a child. In war, a soldier sees beauty only in the blood of his enemy. The rest of him is lost. Sometimes never to.
The blue door. That's gotta be the entrance. Let's go.
Careful, boy.
What are they doing? The bridge is gone. They covered the crystal with that stuff. Why?
To prevent reinforcements.
Be ready.
Yeah. Even I think we need to get a quarterback eventually. I mean, Rivers only has a couple of years left in him. Maybe 3 the most. We're going to need a quarterback too. I mean, we're now the freaking team of the quarterbacks. Running backs are good too, but running backs ain't that big of a deal like they were back in the day. That's why no one's ever going to beat Emmitt Smith's record. I mean, if LT would have played 2 more years, he probably would have jumped to the number 4 or number 3 spot, but the top 2 spots are pretty much impossible to beat. Not in today's day and era. You got it as a throwing lead, passing yard lead, whatever you want to call it. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the AFC right now. I mean, who do you got else besides Brady? I don't even think what's his face from the Ravens was even really that good. He just had a great team to win those 2 Super Bowls. Or Super Bowl. Fuck am I supposed to get down here? Now the AFC has some up and comers. Sure, I'm not going to say they don't. The Jaguars might be a team to reckon with this year. Ben Roethlisberger, he's still a decent quarterback. You can't count him out. Yeah, like what's his face? Eli Manning. To me, Eli was never a great quarterback. He had a stacked team. Now, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. He's a good quarterback, but he's not an elite quarterback. Because without a stacked team, look at Eli. Eli plays like shit. He can't get stats or anything. Rivers, when he has a bad team, Rivers still gets stats and all that. But I'm not saying Rivers is an elite either. Rivers is a good quarterback. And he's a hell of a lot better than Eli. How am I supposed to go? Alright.
Okay, so that did something.
Yeah.
I think.
Sadly, we still probably got another two or three more years before Brady's gone. Well, Brady said he wants to retire when he's 45.
What is there?
That's what he said in his comment.
We do not belong here.
Wait, combined together like that, they kind of look like a room. It doesn't make sense.
Come, back to the boat.
That's why I'm gonna give Brady 3 more years tops, and then he's done. I'm just hoping he doesn't get another Super Bowl. He might go to another Super Bowl, knowing Brady,
You
but
know about war.
I just hope he doesn't win another Super Bowl.
Wars are fought for 2 things.
But until Tom Brady retires, most likely the Super Bowl goes to the Patriots every year. So I'm not going to be surprised if he don't make it to the AFC Championship game in the next year or two. And you saw that Juan Gronkowski is still going to play for the Patriots. So he's got his #1 tight end. What?
Father, the pillars and ring form an elvish rune.
He might, or
What does it ask?
he might stick with the Patriots for a year or two, then retire.
Yep, within you, I am life most pure. Yep, it's water, all right.
Boy!
It was the voices again, but different voices. Less angry. They were asking for help.
We are here for the light. I do not care who they are, nor what they want.
You never cared about anything.
You have something to say?
No. Ruger. What's happening? Whoa! Look what we found! Father?
Yes.
The voices I heard. It was hard to make out. But way in the back, I'm pretty sure I heard Mother.
That is not possible.
But I know what I heard.
Atreus, enough.
He looks different. Look at those horns.
Behind me, boy.
That can't be good. I'll bring him down! Look out! Behind
Stay away from those cages.
Wonder why they're locked up.
Be ready.
What? Hope that was worth it.
Right? That would be a nice break. Like what happened to the Cowboys and the 49ers. They became irrelevant. And they still are irrelevant. Sure, the 49ers made that one Super Bowl appearance, but they're pretty much irrelevant. I just like to see my team win a Super Bowl at least once in my life before I die. If it can happen to the Eagles, it can happen to anybody.
Not ready. Okay. Tricky. Very tricky.
It is. I never wanted to leave San Diego, but I just couldn't afford it. San
Think
Diego's
that side
expensive
hallway
as
will
fuck.
get us to the temple?
We will find out.
Definitely a good vacation spot. A lot of good beaches. That's why I moved to Michigan. I couldn't. It was a place where I can afford. It's nice. It's expensive though. How the hell am I supposed to get in there?
Follow me, Atreus.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt it's hella cold. We're starting to warm up now. But yeah, we do get cold like crazy. A lot of snow. Alright, I'm just gonna go on ahead and say forget that. Yeah, it's Michigan weather. Okay, now I see what to do. Where is that kid? Damn it. How the hell did that kid do that?
You were wrong back there.
Oh,
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
she is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Fine.
Oh yeah. You have your, your Charger fans, your Rams fans, your Raiders fans, the Cowboy fans, your bandwagon fans. You have your college fans, San Diego Aztecs, USC Trojans, UCLA. A lot of different football fans as well as other fans down there. It's a big stirring pot. And everybody wants to be in California, so you have a lot of fans from all over. Cleveland fans, Viking fans, Green Bay fans. A lot of these states are just too damn cold. It just sucks to live in, too ghetto. But the thing is, even though California's got the nice weather, you can't afford it. All said and done, California is very expensive. And unless really Unless you're living in a big city or you're living in the coastline, it's not really all that. I mean, how the hell am I supposed to get there? How am I supposed to get over there, dude?
Hold on, boys! Fight!
Get away from me!
Yeah, unless you live in the good cities or whatever. I've been in small cities in California, and it's still expensive and it's not worth living in.
Here. Thanks.
Yeah, I lived in Bloomington, small city, Fontana. It's a small city. It's not as small as like Victorville, which I lived in, Hesperia, and then Barstow, Apple Valley. Now, those are some small cities, and it's expensive as hell. And still, you're not really gonna find a good job there. You're still gonna have to travel like an hour just to get to like Ontario, just to hopefully have some type of a decent job. To get to Ontario County or San Bernardino County or Orange County or something like that. It's just not worth it. And then if you want to get into a good city, Anaheim, very expensive. Irvine, very expensive. Orange County is very expensive. Any city in LA is very expensive. Any city in San Diego is very expensive. And I lived in San Diego and I lived in Oceanside, Vista, and they're just too expensive. And I tried. And I'm from Anaheim. It's just too much money. That's my hometown. And I would love to go back to Anaheim. I mean, I'm not going to sell my house here. This is my house. I like to pay it off. And then if I could afford it, rent it out and all that. But not going to happen. And like I said, I'm not complaining out here. Everything's cheaper out here. I'm only, 20 minutes away from Detroit. And I get to go to all the games. I work for the Lions. I can go to any Lions game I want. I can go to the Tiger Stadium, see any Tigers game I want. Red Wings and Pistons. So whenever my teams come out here, I'm going to go see them. Well, actually, I almost had a job with the Chargers. The one that does the security is called Elite. I applied there, and they needed me to fix my ID because my ID did not match my home address to get security there. Well, I didn't really want to go through all that shit because if you get your ID fixed, then they're gonna know where I'm at, and they're gonna start sending me jury duty summons. So during this time, California's been sending me jury duty summons 2 to 3 times a year, and I got sick of that shit. So I kind of gave up on that, even though I really wish I did it now. So when I came out here, I found out there's a place called Safe Management, and they're the ones that do the security for the Ford Field. They also do it for a few other venues too. I ended up doing it for the Palace, which during this time, that's when the Detroit Pistons were at. So I applied there. I got the job the next day. And then I started doing, I did the entire Lions game last year. Every single Lions game but one because I went to California that week. And then I did some of the college games for the Michigan Wolverines, which that's in Ann Arbor. But we go to Ford Field and we take a shuttle bus to Ann Arbor. And then I even did a concert over at DTT Energy because Rob Zombie was playing a show there. So I've done a concert for Rob Zombie. I've done a concert for Beck and YouTube. This year I'll be doing a few more concerts as well. But it's not hard. I mean, if you really want to work for the stadium, you just got to ask the people who are working there, what's the company you work for, then you apply. It's not a lot of money. You're going to make like 11 to 12 bucks an hour. But you get a buck every year. So you're there for like 7, 8 years. You're going to make it like 18 bucks an hour. And it's better to do it for like a baseball team, hockey team, or basketball team where there's at least more games, because if you're doing it for football, it's only 10 games of the year, and that's 2 preseason games and 8 seasonal games, unless they happen to get a home playoff game, which, for the Lions, that never happens. We haven't had a home playoff game since '91. That's the last time we got the divisional title. But yeah, the Lions game. Well, the Cardinals did go to the Super Bowl back in 2008, and the Royals did win the World Series like a few years ago. But yeah, just go to the stadium, especially if you're close by. Ask and see what's going on. Like for me, it's football. My mandatory games are just the football games. I do everything else because I want to, get a break from my other job. So I'll do the concerts. I do the monster truck shows that we get. I'll do the karate championship series that we got. I'll do the college games because sometimes we get college football there. Championships. I'll do the marching band competitions. I'll do. Today we had. I'll be there today and tomorrow. We're doing the Robotnik Championships, where they get those little robot cars, I guess, that you build and you destroy the cars. We'll be doing some graduation things. We always do a lot of stuff. But like I said, if you want more days, you want to look for like baseball, hockey, or basketball. You want to work more days. But it's nice to have in your resume. And sometimes they give you free stuff. And like for me, as long as it's not on a holiday, I get discount on football tickets. So for my friends and family, they'll say, get tickets off the Patriots game, I'll say 25%. Or I'll say, get tickets off the Bears game, I'll say 35%. And I haven't seen them higher than 35, but still, 35% off tickets is pretty nice. So you do get some perks. I mean, I got me a, we want to call it, one of those necklaces for the Lions thing. Since I work there, called Lions Pride. You get some free stuff there once in a while. I give most of that to my mom since she's a Lions fan. And then I got me a WrestleMania 23 hat because we had WrestleMania here a few years back at Ford Field. So he got me that hat, and I took that shit. They had some extra hat when they did what the hell's it called? They went through all their stock pretty much, and they found some hats and shirts in the background. And they were asking employees who wanted it. I took a hat and a shirt. Um, if you know the company that does the security, yeah, you can apply online. Because what I did was, I went under Safe, for my company it's called Safe Management. So I went under their website, I applied online, and then they gave me a phone call, or actually they sent me a text saying they're doing interviews this day. So I went on this day to do interviews, and then a couple days later they sent me a text saying we're doing orientation coming this day. Once you're doing orientation, you know you already got the job. So from there, you just work when you want to work. Like for me, I'll call in today. Do you want to work next Wednesday? I'll tell them. I mean, do you want to call and work anytime next week? They tell you certain days they're working for. Like, we got high school graduation coming up, I think Sunday next week. I'll tell them if I want to work it or not. If I don't want to work it, I'm not going to call anyway. What they're going to tell you, what they have to offer, though. But yeah, you can apply online. So yeah, I you can search online and see what company hires for whatever stadiums you have. You might be able to find them, and then from there apply online. Or next time you go to a game, ask them, take down the information. You could probably work at both the football stadium and the baseball stadium. I can if I want to. I just got to. Next time I go down there, I got to reapply. Okay, I know it's the millich.com or something like that. But they do most of the security down here. I don't think Safe Management does anything in Missouri. I can look up for you right now, but I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't. Safe Management only has Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Maryland, Michigan. But we also do security for the Super Bowl. So we happen to get picked. We have two Super Bowl teams, which we were told the first Super Bowl team would be, we're going to be out there for a week, being security for a week. The second Super Bowl team is we're gonna go out there in a bus the night before, and then come back the night over of the Super Bowl. Once the Super Bowl's over, we get back on the bus and we go home. So pretty much we're only working for a day. We're responsible though for paying for our own plane ticket. But it gets you to the Super Bowl. Yeah. I know one day I'm gonna apply for the Super Bowl, just so I can say I work at Super Bowl. But that's not gonna happen until one, all my credit cards are paid off, and two, I set some money aside so I have to pay for my own plane ticket.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted. Hey, you sure the witch is okay? I'd hate to think she died helping us.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, getting a job in anything's important right now because jobs want to see you having jobs on your resume. So you need to pretty much take anything you can get at the moment. And that's like working at McDonald's or doing assisted living, working retail like Walmart or Target. Pretty much you got to take everything right now just so you can build your resume up until you're done with your school.
If we cut enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
Right.
Expect resistance.
Right.
I mean, my first job, I worked at a high school and I did maintenance. I had no idea what I was doing, but I learned. Alright, man. See you later. Yep. Nice.
Keep it up!
I'm ready.
There you are.
What are the exits? I can kill some better rock.
You
find its weak point.
Almost ready. Fire! Incoming! Not yet. I'm ready.
Man.
Need more time. Knocked a piece of him off.
We can use it against them.
Coming. Now's your chance. Oh, I can't believe that worked. Sorry, not ready. Ready to go now. Fire! Incoming! Hit yet.
Fuck nuts.
Fire! Incoming! Sorry, not ready. At the ready. It's weak, fuck off. Fire! Incoming! Down, father!
Damn it. I'm supposed to kill this fool.
Fire! Incoming! Gonna be okay?
Fuck man. Alright. I'm not gonna make this shit.
Anything beyond what I am asking you. Trust me, I want to live with you, ma'am. Excuse me, don't say anything beyond what I am asking you. Trust me, I am...
Focus up, boy.
Ma'am, ma'am. She lives with who?
She lives with me and she lives with my daughter and Maya.
Is that a different location?
Yes,
Excuse me. Oh, counsel, can you please... Is there any way you can... Ma'am, my one question to you. Can someone there give her water as a kindness? Ma'am, do you need water? Just nod your head. Ma'am, I'm not here to talk to you about your breathing treatment. Excuse me. I'm not going to spend all day with her interrupting me. It's your turn to speak, counsel. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you want to... I don't know what... Ma'am, listen. Say it again. You've already said too much. Listen, please.
Alright, time to get back to this game.
Above me, watch out!
About low.
What are the exits? How do you feel something better from?
You find its weak point.
Knock the piece of him off!
We can use it against him.
You fuckers.
Fire, on your left!
Aww. That's some bullshit. Come on, I keep pressing double tap. I wish it would work. Can I fucking play, please? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Pick up a goddamn ball on the ground, man. Thank you.
Big spot's open! Whoa! I can't believe that worked! Just two left! Watch your right! Almost running! It's over. It is over, isn't it? Well, there it is.
Watch our backs, boy.
You're freezing at first. Smoke! That did it! You brought the main bridge back.
We must find a way up.
Okay.
Huh. Guess the light makes more than bridges. Maybe this will spit us out on top. door! We made it!
Okay. It's gotta be a way for me to open up these doors. Man. Ridiculous. I'm only seeing one. How the hell am I supposed to do that?
You know, I will never get used to walking on solid light.
The door. There's no seam.
What?
We have a problem. These doors do not open.
Hello? I don't get it. I even have a door then. Hello?
Come, we will find another way in. More of those bells.
A Nornir chest must be nearby.
1, 2. Okay, jeez.
Hey, Sindri.
This way.
Hey, Sindri. Could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now.
Hey, Sindri. Could you take a look at this?
Whoa. You killed an ancient?
Yes.
Was it difficult?
Yes.
Is that all you're gonna give me?
Yes. How are you here before us, dwarf? We were told our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination. To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic, but... oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now? Oh, I could use a distraction. What else was there?
Here, boy. Another one.
This giant's a sorceress. Her name is Groa. Looks like she had visions. Did Odin kill her for her book? We're inside. Of course. Wonder what those are attached to. Almost.
Okay.
Good. Keep it up.
Damn, you guys are freaking annoying. Stop jumping up and down, dude.
I'm not ready.
You buttholes, you guys are still alive. Fuck.
Now that's impressive.
Oh, fudge. I don't know. I only see two. How am I supposed to do?
There, the light.
They've covered it up with that stuff. How would they do that?
Don't go back.
Look, another light up. What's he doing? Oh no! Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We make ours.
Really, dude? Come on. Get the fuck over here, you asshole.
This is getting kinda... I can't yet. What now?
The light is near. Look for a way inside.
That did it! Look! More light bridges!
Follow me.
Okay, here we go! Nightmares! Batista! Yeah, take that! At the ready! Can't yet! A little easier than I thought. I'm not ready! You're restoring all the pathways.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks too hard. Maybe we could find the light somewhere else.
No, give me a moment.
No, I have to do a hard thing. Okay.
Aw. I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
Quiet.
Did you hear that?
Stay alert and by my side.
Hey, when we make it to the light, how do you think we get it into the
The
Bifrost?
witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how'd I miss it?
You are more concerned with her safety than our goal.
Is that a bad thing?
If one prevents the other.
Quiet. I have it. They're not for
That was close.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me. Oh, it's so sticky. Another one!
Stay back.
The light!
Yes, we are near our goal. But we must be careful. Understand?
God.
There. When it falls, be ready. We will need to move quickly.
Okay.
Jump point.
Look out!
Here they come. Stay behind me and protect our flank.
Yes, sir!
Keep shooting, boy. I will clear our path. Shorten the time between your volleys.
What happened to Hector's feet?
There are many targets.
A narrow path negates superior numbers. Stay focused. Boy!
Are you injured?
I'm fine. Wow. It's beautiful. The light. It's making the whole temple reappear. It's the source of all of it. Wait. It's singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? Ah! Ah! Ugh, that really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
Stay here.
But I want to
Stay here.
No.
Only use it as a last resort.
You're giving me your axe?
I'm letting you hold my axe. It's not a gift.
Still.
What is this? Faye?
You have to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him. He always leaves. He's never here. He doesn't want me, and he never will. I don't know him, and he doesn't know me. Doesn't seem to want to. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better. He doesn't talk to me. Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you. Except, I don't know. You know I love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can. So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
back! No! No! What have you done? Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited and I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy, I was gone only... moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
Yes.
Look! There's our exit. But there's no light to make a bridge. We're trapped. And the witch's bowstring is useless.
Boy, your bow. Hold it out. On my mark, loose your arrow into the stone.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
That stairway's blocked. There's a white crystal ahead. Just laying there. Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid place.
Damn it. guys again, dude. I have no idea where to go. Video kill the radio star. Okay, I see now.
If you find me an angle.
Let us make our way back up.
Okay, so how do I get my way back up? Sharks got their ass beat. Man, you gotta jump on the quick.
Where are you taking that?
Here. Boy.
Oh, look. The blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
I knew I was supposed to take it up there with me. I just felt like
You gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
Can we go already?
Junior, I want to beat you up. Come on, press and circle.
Maybe instead of looting a sacred temple, we could just get out of here?
If I want your opinion, boy, I will ask for it.
One. Two. 3. Darkness, son of a bitch. World War II. Fucking game, come on, dude. I gotta run and do this shit. I gotta do this shit all over again. Come on, I don't have time for you to fuck around and be stupid. Ah. Come on, you don't even give people a chance to fucking hit all 3. Fuck this shit, I'm done. It's not even worth the stress. Okay. I wonder if this will work. Really? They're gonna be stupid and shit.
You can reach the bowl now.
Uh-huh. I'm not ready. Anytime you're ready. Are you expecting me to get up there? Because I can't. Are you gonna do something?
What does this mean?
See.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Greatest man nor tallest tree begins as any more than me. Yeah, and see, stupid riddles. So, it's a door after all.
Okay. Wow, 2 seconds, dude. 2 fucking seconds. Oh. And it didn't work. Oh, fuck my life. Let's try this again. Come on. Come on. Come on, you fucker. Let's go.
Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now? I hate that guy.
He will be back.
We really gotta go back down here again?
Do you see any other way?
No.
Then,